Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. Welcome back to Endless Space. I am sorry for making you wait for so long. Unfortunately, the last couple of days were extraordinarily tiring for me. I had almost no free time at all, and I simply wasn't able to make this cast. I mean, I did have some free time, but I used it to sleep most of the time, so I'm sorry for that. There's our friend Honeyface. He's saying that things are not looking too good. I can tell by its color. Yeah, well, things are not looking too good, but I think we've got a shot at this as well. If we look at the military tab, wherever it is, there we go, we see that my fleet currently is the 4th strongest fleet in the galaxy, which is to be expected, to be quite honest. However, the silos are maxed out in terms of stacked industry, which is very good. What does it mean? It means I can get not only hardened framing in this stand, but also a bunch of magnetic 7.0s, which are just, quite frankly speaking, tremendously effective at fighting the Sheridan. I hope. It is to be hoped, at least. Well, I don't know yet. So we're going to make ourselves a big fleet in the silos, and coordinating with a fleet on Hidel, I think I might be able to take back my systems. The problem is the pirates that are over here opening in ruins. They might already be on their way to Matrix, or they might be on their way to Ceres. Now, knowing where they are heading is essential for my plans, because I need to adapt. This fleet that captured ruins is simply too big to ignore, as simple as that. They can annihilate my fleet and the Sheridan fleet alike. So what I need to do is capture Ying, and capturing this system should give me enough vision to see if the pirates are heading into Matrix or not. Then I can adapt. However, before we do anything of the sort, first of all, we need to kill some civilians, which is a wonderful experience. I encourage you to just go into town, grab yourself a chainsaw and just slaughter everybody. No, just don't do it. I'm kidding, okay? Anyway, reason why I want to kill those guys. Normally, I would probably let Sheridan settle whenever they please, because then I could take back the assistance, and even though it would result in a little bit of extra unhappiness for a time, then I would basically have a free system that I didn't have to spend industry to colonize, aka I wouldn't have to make myself a colonization ship. Problem with that is, this ship will not settle on Hidel, because it is in my influence area and only I am allowed to settle in my influence area. So they would try to go to Lahat, Zain or Alioth. Now, they would most likely be picked off by pirates, but let's say they would not. They would then settle, and I could take back those systems and have them for my own. Which is okay, it is a little bit of a risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. However, there is one more thing that I need to take into consideration, and that thing is dust. Now, I don't have to worry about happiness since I'm about to get my infinite supermarkets installed. However, I still need as much dust as I can get in order to make emergency ships whenever I need it. What does it mean? It means I need to kill those guys, because my hero has this ability called Harvester, which gives me a lot of dust for each destroyed enemy command point. Every civilian ship is one command point. In other words, every civilian ship is worth 50 dust. That's quite something, so I need to kill those guys, as simple as that. Now, we're not going to watch this battle, there is no reason to do that at all, because I'm just gonna, annihilate the opponent. And I don't think there's absolutely anything that I could do to, do something useful. Like, no, seriously, there's nothing that I can do to boost my damage. I mean, I could go for tactics, of course, but it would be countered by retreat, so why would I bother? In fact, it's a scout, so first of all, that's one thing, and the other, they are going to be able to escape because I have missiles! Missiles do not fire when the enemy escapes. That's something I forgot. Oh well, at least I got my hero to level up, which I guess is something, but now I realize that there is indeed no way for me to level up this guy. Oh well. Now, there is actually a difficult choice for me. I could go for Hardy Constitution, which would save me dust whenever I need to revive this hero, which probably will happen a couple of times again. On the other hand, I do need myself to get some better stats, attributes, as you might call them, because I need to be able to deal more damage and take more of a punch as well. Then again, getting dust warheads could also be very useful, because I do have my Dust Wielder, which lowers the Dust Warhead's cost, and at the same time it would increase the critical chance on my missiles, which can sometimes result in a huge bonus. Power Coverage is also very useful, but I think I'll go for Dust Warheads Because yet again, situationally, this would be a very useful ability to have. Then again, those emergency shelters could be as well. No, you know what? I need this fleet to be able to annihilate enemy's fleet as... Then again, I'm firing missiles. Missiles have a tendency of firing and then you don't have to worry about them. It's a difficult choice because I need to make this hero situational for me to survive, but at the same time I cannot make it too situational because then he will be useless later on in the game. An optimal hero has like 1, maybe 2 battle cards, a harvester if possible or something similar, and then just a ton of attribute bonuses because they are most effective. Unfortunately, that's not really what I'm able to do right now. Tactician would be nice, because this would allow my ships to survive more without any additional modules, but I think I'll go for Veteran 4. Why? Because first of all, it gives me a nice bonus to all of my stats, which is important, and secondly, it will give me access to Cyber Skilled on my next level, which gives me an extra ability points, so why not? Now then, hero leveled up. I think I will let this civilization ship pass through. I mean, blocking it would miss its purpose. I would waste a 10 in here for no reason whatsoever. I would much rather go ahead and try and destroy, capture Ying as soon as possible. Now, this ship is going to, keep moving. Actually, it's moving back. Apparently, it didn't want to go to Lahat. Maybe it's some kind of script that this allows the AI to actually move, to systems that are too far away from it. Which I guess makes sense, kinda. Now you, my magnetic friends, you're going to capture me some pilgrims. Oh, also, I almost forgot to mention that unfortunately this videocast may end shortly. Why? Well, I needed to make this cast because it has been a while since I made one, and at the same time I'm sacrificing my Korean for you guys because I was supposed to make my homework right now, which I will not do for you. Appreciate it, please. And what is important is the fact that... What did I want to say? I don't remember. I have hypermagnetics, which is nice, but what did I want to say? I really do not remember. Something about homework. Oh yeah, I need to also leave for Korean in an hour or so. So in theory I should have enough time to make this cast, but in practice it might be different. So we will see how it goes. That's a very nice improvement, but I don't have access to Orchilakix, and I will not have for a while now, so I'm not gonna rush it. In fact, Orchilakix is... No wait, that's Quadranix. I do have access... Well, I could have access to Orchilakix fairly early on, but I'm not sure if I am willing to rush it. What do I need right now the most? I mean, I did have myself a nice amount of offensive weapons of all sorts and for all sorts of purposes, and high energy array could actually be fairly useful. Not only would it increase the defense of my recaptured systems, but also it would allow me to, gain full control over them more quickly, which could be invaluable, I'm not gonna lie. Also giving me access to artifact analysis, which is actually not useful at all. I'm falling behind in terms of, how is it called? Diplomacy and trading technology tree. But I guess I have to, make a choice for myself. I mean, many of those things in this tree are useful and very important to have, but not in my situation where I'm in a state of constant war. Right now what I need is better ships, like applied atmospherics. Better improvements, like also in this tree and in this tree. Actually, well, you know what I need? I need 3D replication plans. Since I'm using this exploitation the most, I mean, that's the only exploitation I'm using at the moment, so I need to boost it as well. I think it's a sound idea. I do not have a lot of, research production, so it would take me a while to get this research done, but I think it's worth it. Alright, hypermagnetics are ready. Now, I'm not sure if I still want to really make this kind of improvement, because, quite frankly, missiles are probably more useful against Shredder at this stage of the game, but we will see, I guess. Now, there is a no fleet in here, which first of all, I'm going to block this area, start capturing the system, 2 tanks, that's wonderful, and then out of this battle, because there is nothing that could go wrong in a fight against colony ship. Now, that's an offensive warship that the Shredder... Oh! I get 50 dust! They didn't want to try to escape, that's very strange and stupid, but whatever, I'm not gonna complain, not at all. 50 dust is 50 dust. Now, I have no idea what this warship is doing. I guess it might try to capture Griba, but at that time I will have enough industry to actually do something about it, so I'm not too concerned. Alright then, So far I see not a single ship, I mean aside from this warship, I see no more ships from either Shredder or Pirates, but I guess after I capture Ying into turns, then I will. Alright, that's too big of a fleet to create, so how about we just click on as many of those as I can to create a full fleet. Actually, I just have a single ship too many, one ship too many, so that's okay, that's good to know as well. Let's assign my new hero. Actually, I don't have a new hero yet. Oops. Alright, as I said, I was planning to hire this guy because he is good at commanding fleets, and I need a commander of fleets. And he's going to fit this fleet very, very well. Now, he's going to die. I have little doubt about that. He's level 1, so he's not going to make much of a difference either, but he will make some difference. I mean, he is increasing my damage, my minimal and maximum damage by 20%, which is something when we consider the amount of missiles I have. This could be a difference between life or death for me, so I'm happily going to recruit this hero. Now, I'm not going to send him to Matrix just yet though, because first of all, I kinda want to protect Darcelos. Secondly, I need to know what is going on Ruins, and I need to know where the pirates are, so I will hold on for 2 more turns before I do anything hastily. I think it's a sound strategy. That's the best strategy I can come up with anyway, so I guess we'll go with it. And I'm losing a lot of dust because of those ships I just made. But that's okay, I can make myself some more dust. The Gruba will be unhappy, and it will stay unhappy. But hey, I guess it will just have to, you know, take it as like a man, because I need to keep the production of those ships, otherwise I'm as good as dead. Also, something ridiculous. If you look at this approval stats, let's wait for it. Hello, there we go. Overpopulation is approval, I can understand this, but expansion is approval? Do you see how many systems I have, game? I have 4 systems. How can you give me the expansion as approval of such magnitude? I mean, obviously, like from a technical standpoint, it's perfectly logical because I'm playing on Endless, which increases my expansion disapproval by a lot, and I do have some extra ships, but it's a little bit pushing it. I only have 4 planets. I just lost 2. Actually, yeah, 2. How can you complain that my empire is too big? It doesn't make a lot of sense now, does it? Anyway, Sheridan asked for a ceasefire in return for Tortuga and Gruba. Previously they asked for Darcelos and Tortuga, so I guess they're feeling a little bit more worried about my mighty strength, so I'm going to refuse it, this says. I will happily refuse it. Now let's see it. I'm still only on 4th place in terms of military strength, which is actually kind of disappointing, but I guess I'll take it. Now, hey, hold on a second. Just moments ago, this fleet was only consisting of 1 ship. How on earth does it have 4 now? The AI is cheating. I mean, I can't see other explanation. I didn't miss a fleet, did I? Maybe I did. I'll have to watch the video again. I never like people who are posting videos on the YouTube and just always blame AI and call it cheating. So I'm not gonna do it just yet. I'm gonna watch the video for evidence though, because I think it is cheating. I have no evidence to support my claim just yet, but I think it is cheating. And it's a problem because a single ship would be enough to defend against a single ship of the Sheridan. But against 4 ships? Nope. That wouldn't happen. What I can do though is get myself stealth construction, which will buy me a little bit more time to defend. So what I will do is capture Ying, then go back, save Grilba, as annoying as it is, then go back again and maybe attack Matrix. Sheridan, I hate you almost as much as I hate Pilgrims now, and that's an achievement. I hope you know that. Anyway, I'm still doing fine. Unfortunately, as soon as the enemy tries to besiege my group bus system, I'll lose a lot of dust, and then I will not be doing as fine as it used to, so that's going to be a problem. I do have 2 magnetics just sitting there doing nothing, but I guess, yeah, there's little else I can do with them at this point in time. Guard post, do you have any money-making ways for me? That doesn't make any sense grammatically. Wow. Let me try it again. Can you make me more money? That's much simpler and it sounds better as well. And the short answer is no, they cannot. I mean, actually, yes, they can. I am at peace with Hishel, so if I grab myself a trade route, it might make me some money. And I need it. I need it badly, so I'm gonna grab myself a trade route. Same goes to Darcelos, I need the money. In fact, I could get Baldur's Guild bars, but this system needs as much industry as possible, so I'm not gonna go for it. Just no. There we go. But on the other hand, Guard Post, you could use Baldur's Guild bars, and this will give you hopefully a lot of income. Hopefully. I'm not too sure, but it might. However, I will also have more trade routes than I have discarded systems of Hisho, so Death Cellos, you will not have extreme options in exchange, thank you very much. I need them to stockpile as much industry as I can, and I'll have enough trade routes with those free improvements anyway, so yeah. Let me end the turn and drink my juice. Now it's a new juice this time, it's made from red fruits, the same type of juice as the one I always drink, but it's made from red fruits. It looks like blood, I'm not gonna lie, so it might be pretty tasty. Let's see. Well, it's okay. Nowhere near as cool as the other one. It's not my type of juice, I think, but it's tasty. It is tasty. It's not just as amazingly incredible as the other one, so you know how it goes. Anyway, alright. You should ask for open borders, except, why not? I don't see any problem with that. Pilgrims! None me of sa, men of sa. Run, pilgrim, pilgrim, run, run! Yes, I think that in this video or the next I'll be able to sing a longer version to torture you and the pilgrims alike. Now then, Ying has a horrible vision, so unfortunately it doesn't give me much vision at all, and I do need this vision, so seas, wood, satellites, I need them. And I think I'll be able to make them in 3 turns, are you for real? This system is pretty bad, but that's because, you know, I'm only 8% owner of this system, so it is understandable. Let's get geo-industrial plants. I know it's not the best type of thing to have on this planet, but at the same time, I need more industry. I already explained to you why many times before. Now, for some reason the enemy does not try to capture my grill bar system. I don't know why, but you know what? I like it. I do. I still have no idea how they slip past, but maybe I don't know, maybe I didn't notice this ship. I think that was actually the case. The EA was not cheating, it was just very, very ninja-likey. Alright then, but now I'm not too sure what I need to do. Do I need to go back and say protect Gruba? I think I do. I have way more military strength, so hopefully the losses on my side will not be too severe. So let's try and do that. I need to save Gruba anyway, and at the moment Ying is not too useful to me anyway, because I need it to give me more vision over this area, so that I know what it does. That's also the reason why I'm not going to... Actually, yeah, let us rename it, because I know how I'm going to call it. Observatory... Okay, just Observator. That's, I guess, good enough. Well, if I cannot fit the whole name, how about I just call it Observer? There we go, I have an Observer. I think it's good enough. Alright, I can end a 10 again, because there's hardly anything happening at all at this point in time. The Tuga and Dacilos are getting ready on, you know, amassing enough industry to actually do something, which is very nice indeed. I don't think I need this epigenetic crop seeding at this point in time, because I'm about to max on those 2 ships. I mean, planets anyway. Dacilos is a different matter entirely though. So I might grab them. But I need to stockpile as much industry as I can. But no, I need the population. I need them badly. Otherwise, I will just fall behind too much, and I'll be captured and possibly eaten alive. I don't know what children do to their victims. They might do all sorts of filth, so I better watch out. Anyway, Penguin's still alive, not for long though. Oh, there's joy in the killing people. I understand why Sheldon want to kill me so badly. That's probably why I want to kill Pilgrims so badly. It all is just one big circle of death. It's not a circle of life anymore, it's a circle of death. Anyway, my hero leveled up on Dacelos, that's good. I'm gonna give him some Negotiator 1, which is going to be useful. Actually, this guy is only an administrator, so it's not going to be all that useful, but I do need wit. I do need wit. Otherwise, yeah, this hero will not be as useful as I would hope him to, and Well, it's our first battle, I mean first real battle. It's not like it's going to be a problem for us to survive it, but I might as well show it to you because I want to watch some boom booms. And I'm pretty sure you do as well, so how about we record it? Right. I don't think I need images to shelter, so let's go for barrier. This guy has kinetics only, so that's also another reason. I don't think they'll be able to do anything to me. And the barrier should secure my ships from taking too much damage. Hopefully it will save me from taking any damage at all, but you know, I can't guarantee it at all. Especially since the enemy went for a weapon overclock. So I just have to pray that my weapons will hit the enemy fast enough and that he will miss with most of their kinetics. That would be very helpful indeed. In the meantime, I'm going to drink myself some more juice. No, it's not as amazing as the other juice. It's good, not as amazing. I'm disappointed, sadly. Anyway, I was able to obliterate the enemy, and I think I didn't take any damage thanks to barrier. And even if I did, it was such a small portion of damage that I do not have to worry at all. Also, my hero leveled up, which is very nice. Now I have access to cyber skill, and I need to think what I need and or want next. From pirate, I could get access to gravity well, which is a very strong ability indeed, and also it requires lethal murder, which is also a good ability. Right, Dust Barrier is also an amazing battle card, which I might consider getting as a tactician. Now, from commander standpoint, I can get ultimate defense, which would be useless to me right now. Commander-in-chief is way better, but not for glass cannon type of ships, so I guess I'll grab myself a point in defense so that I can get my Dust Barrier. It is also a very, very nice battle card anyway, so I might as well have it. Right? Now, what else has happened? Not much. I'm doing my best trying to capture pilgrims, and oh man, I'm so very close. Guard Post, on the other hand, is almost maxed out on its industry, so I can grab myself some magnetic field generators before they nerf them to the ground, which is about to happen. Also, by the way, for you people who are voting in these games to get it to Poo, why on earth do you vote for second option? It's not going to help us in any way, shape or form. The third option is most suitable. But, you know, I'm not gonna talk too much about balance in this video. I talked about it in the thread, and there are other people who talked about it as well. Sadly, the general consensus of people is that they want to have magnetic field generators as they are right now, and they pretend they want them to be nerfed. I mean, they don't pretend, they just want them to be nerfed in the smallest way possible, which is actually not the right way to go. They need to be nerfed in a specific way to make them still, you know, kinda... to make them make sense. My English is horrible today, I know, but that's the best thing I could come up with. I'm sorry. Now, I think this system does need and deserves some 6 old satellites, and the same could probably be taught for collaborative networks. I need Guard Post to have more vision over everything, so that I can make more use of it. Diacelos and Tortuga, let's make something with it. And this something will be probably just more ships. So how many can I make? Not too many actually, only like 1 or maybe 2, which isn't that great, but you know, it's something. And I'll create an auxiliary fleet which I'll send in first to take, you know, the majority of damage for my main fleet, so they do not have to suffer as much. I think it's a sound strategy. I think it is. Anyway, you just keep stockpiling on industry because I need you to. And Venice, oh boy, I should prepare to sing the Miles of the Pilgrims song, because we are so close. Venice has been captured by pirates. This is probably the last system the Pilgrims have. They might have one more base on this proto style, but at the same time, they might not. So I better be ready. I need to think of the text. Alright, let's end the turn. In the meantime, in the back of my head, I'll prepare the chant. The victory chant, as it is. Alright, I think I got this. I mean, I do sing this from time to time without even singing it about Pilgrims. I just sing the original version of the song, so I guess I'll be able to do it. Yeah, alright, I can do it. Alright, next turn! It's going to be awesome because Pilgrims will be dead. I might fall, but the Pilgrims will fall with me. And oh, hi there, cruiser. Oh, you're very fast with all your kinetic and deflectors and shooting. Guess what you don't have? You don't have any flak! Yes! Oh, the tides are turning. They are indeed. I can't wait for this. I still have some time before I leave house. How much time do I have though? About 40 minutes, so I need to finish in 30. No, that's way more than enough. Way more than I need. This videocast is not going to be as long, so yeah, it's all good. We will witness the demise of pilgrims in this video, most likely at least. So it's going to be like, wow! I'll be so very happy. In the meantime though, Dust Barrier please, I don't want to take any damage if possible, and those guys are bound to collapse. There's nothing that can save them. I have too many missiles, they have no flak defense, they are doomed, they know this. The best thing they can do is run away, which is most likely what the AI is going to do, but they didn't, they went for camouflage. It's a sound strategy, but I have Dust Barrier, so so they are not going to do much damage to me, and yes, granted, because of camouflage, actually, it increases the efficiency of anti-missiles, of which they have none. They made a stupid mistake, and I'm going to own them. Wow! Prepare for the breach! Yes! Watch the flames burn and burst out of their bodies. Watch them evaporate in the vastness, endlessness of the space as we kill every single one last of them. And watch my treasury go up as I gain 200 dust from this battle alone. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sheridan are no more. My wrath is beyond measure and without limits, and there is nothing that can stop me now. Except for myself or something. I wanted it to sound epic, okay? Shut up. Anyway, I'm feeling good about this whole ordeal. I don't think enemy has much else he can do to stop me actually. Let's have a quick look at pilot. Do I want tactician? Yes, I do. It could save my glass cannon ships quite a lot. And it's a very situational hero anyway, so you know, why not? Let's start getting my tactician ability then. Keep going and until there's nothing to go to. And nowhere to go to. Actually, I'm sorry. And that's... Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, pirates. It's very good to know that they are actually heading into Guard Post. And they're going to capture it because my magnetics, even if they will make it back in time, they will definitely not be able to protect it against two ginormous pirate fleets. Oh well, next turn. I'm just so happy, you cannot imagine. You probably can actually, you probably had the same situation happen to you a couple of times, but oh, I don't want my people to be unhappy, and I just gained a lot of dust from those battles, so I can lower the taxes a little bit. Why not? Observer, can you make Mrs. Wood as satellites? Because I need them. 35, and that's 19. Yeah, you can. That's very nice. I could actually buy them, but, you know, I'm a cheap person, so I'm not going to. Now, you just say you stockpiled on a lot of industry, but there isn't really much else I want you to have. A patronic crop seeding, why not? You can have that, but I don't think there's anything else I really need from you. So how about you go for dust industry to dust conversion, because I need some extra dust. I also need science, I know, but I need extra dust more than anything else. Dust servos, you just keep pumping out ships because you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I go for 9 actually? Well, let's go for 9. The worst actually I will not be able to make them all. I don't think I will be. I didn't look how much industry I have stockpiled, so it's going to be difficult for me to tell. But you know what? I don't care. Just make as many ships as I can, then send them all to Matrix. And annihilate anything that is in there. Now, in the past I was worried because the reason why I need the observer, or needed it anyway, is because I needed to know if the pirates moved into Matrix or not. If they are going into Matrix, I'll wait for them to go there, weaken the enemy, and maybe even capture Matrix, so that then I can finish off pirates and capture Matrix on my own. I'll finish off Sheridan if they survive the onslaught. If they're not going into Matrix, then I just can go ahead and capture it. So, you know, it's all very situational, but with the amount of ships I'm about to have, it will no longer be situational, it will just be the slaughter. But anyway, Pilgrims, you are about to fall, I think, so let's end the turn and prepare. If a civilization is going to be wiped out, then it means that I have succeeded in one thing, and Matrix is down! Yes! I told you I can do it, you had no faith in me whatsoever, but I knew I can do it, and there we go! Pilgrims are dead. This deserves a moment of silence, after which I'll torture you with a song. Alright, let's do this. Nabin sen san panen pilgrim, non hana pachi pacha. Kog naman pachu machi pilgrim, nam kida rila honja. Alright, there we go. That's my horrible singing done. Pilgrims are dead. I did this again. I did it, Mom. I did it. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. Things are looking up. My military is beyond measure. There is nothing that can stop me now. Gilka is officially mine. It has no improvements whatsoever because Pilgrims kept everything, and they have only 2 population marks on here anyway. Wow, that's pretty bad. And also Pirates going to capture Gilka in a moment. Actually, I will be able to defend it, so that's okay. Anyway, whew, things are looking up. And I don't have to finish my video just yet. And also, looks like Shell and Pirates are having a fight, which Pirates seem to be winning. So it's all going to be a fight between me and the Pirates. I don't mind that, because I do have a fleet that's actually horrible against Pirates. Against Pirates, you need the opposite of glass cannon. You need something that can take a lot of shots, but doesn't have to deal a lot of damage. Reason being, Pirates never use any defense modules. But you know what? I don't care. I want Matrix back! And I'll capture it with great vengeance and ferocity. Can you capture something with great vengeance? Well, I'm about to, so shut up. Also, can I make more luminous ships? I could. I could capture them. I could then capture Hiddo, Zain, Aliov. Man, things are really looking up. You all doubted me. Every single video of Endless Space I uploaded in the last, I don't know, X days. At least I got at least a single comment saying like, well, it looks like it is going to be your shortlist let's play yet. No, it isn't. It definitely isn't. I have this, guys, and I'm going to win. There's little that is stopping me right now. My fleet is third most powerful fleet in the universe, which means that most likely it is more powerful than Sheridan's fleet already. What does this mean? It means that it's slaughter time. It's the end. There is not much anybody can do to stop me now. Quite literally, I have to add. You decide. I'm not going to scrap this guy. Actually, I will scrap this guy because I don't think I need him anymore. Gruber, however, never mind about the dust thing. I need more ships. Why? Because I need to get rid of those pirates over there, and actually I can do it later. First of all, let's make myself some more dust, and when I capture Matrix and regain access to titanium, I can make cruisers, which I will send to protect my luminous ships whenever capturing Zain, Lahat, or whatever else there is from the pirates. Man, I have this! I told you to trust and believe in me, and that's the result. Sheridan are falling, the Pilgrims already fell, and I was able to sing over their dead bodies. And Sheridan, it's the twilight of their empire. There's nothing they can do to protect themselves now. At least I would like to say it. I like to imagine that this is the case. And, oh, hi there, pirates! Why don't we have a battle? In fact, I think we're going to have a bunch of battles now, and then I will need to end the cast, because I need to prepare to leave my house for my Korean class. And also try to make at least a little bit of my homework, because you know how it goes. Anyway, what weapon do the pirates use? Only kinetics, and those are very old kinetics as well. Alright, let's go for another persistence, because I don't think the enemy will be able to survive my first salvo. And even if, then I will be able to switch into barrier. But I think I can just safely repair the damage I have taken in the past from the other pirates, and this should all be fine, although the enemy is indeed doing quite a lot of damage already. Yeah, I guess barrier was more advisable, per se. Let's see if how many pirates I can kill. Not too many. I killed 1, 2, 3. I killed all of them. Alright, let's change it to none repairs. There we go. And I'll be able to repair some more damage. Just barely. One kinetic dead, 2 are almost destroyed, but in the grand scheme of things, I managed to hold my own. And I have another system. Oh, I need to name the system, by the way. And can I name it Run Devil Run? No, just Run Devil. That's close enough. Obviously, it's a shout out to Sonya Shida and whatnot, but oh, hi there, Cravers. It's nice to see you're here. I'm willing to kill you though, so you know, it's No hard feelings or anything. I just need to repair my ships, and you're the best way for me to repair them. And since your weapons are just pretty bad. He's going to retreat either way, so I'll just be able to repair some damage for nothing. Actually, he did not retreat, but I still was able to repair my damage, so it was good in the long run. Now then, pirates, they're heading into Dasselos with a weak fleet, but it's good enough. They're also heading into Observer. They are heading back into ruins, and there's a lot of them. Actually, a single fleet left over Matrix. That's good. Hey, come on, there are 2 fleets over there. I know there are 2, I can see that. I want to move one of them into Matrix and the other after that. Is it that too much to ask, game? Why do you have to bug out when I need you to not bug out? Oh well. They're going to attack the weaker fleet first, I guess. They should attack the weaker fleet first, so they'll attack the fleet without a hero. Or not attack me at all, because they're scared little pirates. Oh well, that's too bad for you, my orders! I want more blood, I want the death of my enemies, and I want Matrix back. I want to have my vengeance, and I will get my revenge. Now then, no, I don't want none persistence, I need barrier. Now, what weapons are the pirates using? Beams. That's bad, they will be able to take out many of my ships, but definitely not all of them, I can guarantee it. And I will easily be able to obliterate the enemy fleet as well, so we will see how long I can hold out. Barrier does give me a lot of extra HP, so I think I'll be able to limit the casualties quite a lot. Not fully, but a lot. Now, let's keep watching this amazing cinema. Like, look at all of those missiles that are heading into the enemy direction. They are going to scream in pain and terror as they get blown to pieces. Now then, let's make a screenshot. I'm not sure if this was a good screenshot, but I'm desperate for some good, awesome screenshots. So yeah, didn't lose a single ship. Many of them took a big hit from the enemy lasers, but I was able to, you know, overcome the enemy without any losses thanks to barrier. So you know what that means? Matrix is going to be mine again! Oh boy, alright. Well, I'm going to send the Bay Delta fleet to defend Dasselos from the pirates. Observer is going to be safe and defended from this pirate fleet because, you know, I have much bigger fleet. And this, actually now it will take me 2 turns to recapture Matrix. Oh well, I can wait for 2 turns, it's not a big deal. Then I can go ahead and recapture ruins, and things are, as I said, and I'll say it again, they are looking good. They are looking very, very good indeed. They are looking so good, in fact, that I can... No, I was supposed to wait for titanium. Why should I? Why should I? Let's make a bunch of magnetics and a bunch of luminous ships as well. And by bunch, I mean a bunch. Because, hey, why not? In fact, can I redesign luminous ships so that they can carry more stuff on board? AKA, can I make them have 2 seed mods at once? Yes, I can! That's pretty nice and pretty neat as well, because what this means is they will actually be able to capture, you know, move 2 points of population instead of 1, which is pretty amazing. Because I'll be able to, you know, have the system start with 2 points of population instead of 1, which is very, very useful in game because, you know, it speeds up the construction of everything. As simple as that. Later on, I mean, probably after I finish recording or before I start the next video rather, I'll change the exploitation of my systems to make them make more food again, because I need to catch up to other empires that are still ahead of me, and they are miles ahead of me, because, you know, I was kind of focused on military thus far. However, as I said, things are looking bright because the worst has passed. The twilight has ended, the night has ended. What we see right now is the dawn of a new faction, a new power, new empire in the galaxy. What people deemed to be dead is back in action, ready to rock and roll. I am not only capable but willing to overcome all of my enemies and absolutely murder in the most violent and horrible ways all of those who opposed me, all of those who brought me to the brink of starvation, no, to the brink of extinction rather, just moments ago. Who's that? That's Sheridan. No, that's Kisho, never mind. They asked me for dust, in return they're gonna give me hydromeal. Okay, that's useful actually, I will pay dust gladly. Accept. What is this? Amoeba, I just discovered amoeba, that's okay. And they are actually blocking the system. Why? I don't know. That's actually a fairly big threat as well. Are we going to be able to kill some amoebas today? I don't know. I have no interest in killing them just yet. So what I might do is just let them go past. Actually not, because if they do go past, then they might in fact go to Observer, but that's not a problem. If they go to Dust Cells, that's still not a problem. I will be able to wipe them out by the noon. Even though this game is counted in years, not hours. But yeah, actually I'm not even blocking them. Alright, well then go wherever you want. Actually no, I'm going to kill them. I need to see what they have. They have beams and more beams, and now actually they have missiles as well. That's pretty bad, but hey, let's manual this business. I'm willing to make this videocast as epic as it is possible. And guys, you all doubted me, but even though the worst was about to happen, I was able to pull a 180 and make it back. I know I'm bragging a lot, but I think I deserve to. I really do. Now let's go for barrier, because the enemy is using a variety of different weapon types that can all do a tremendous amount of damage in long range phase. So I need to protect against them as well as I can, and barrier is just excellent for a task. Now the enemy started with camouflage, also a pretty decent idea, especially since they actually do have flak. So they will be able to defend against my missiles rather well. Which means that I need to be prepared in the event that they actually are able to survive longer than they are supposed to. But I do have a lot of missiles, so I have high hopes that I will be able to make it. Let's see how it goes. I was able to, wow, 1 ship down, 2 ships down, 4 ships down. Almost everybody is down. That's very, very nice. And the other ship will fall undoubtedly in the stand. It is going to be able to do some extra damage, and one of my magnetics has been destroyed, but the rest is still holding strong, and this ship does not have nowhere near enough lasers. Never mind, they were able to take down another magnetic. But in the end, I was the one who prevailed. Look at that, that's a screenshot worry. I think I was late. Oh, come on, game, why did you have to switch camera on it then? Oh well. In fact, I think I lost 3 ships. This single ship was able to take down so many ships of mine. Well, I guess it did use beams, which are most effective in a medium phase, but hey, whatever, doesn't matter at all. Now, this hero is not going to be situational. I'm going to make this guy max out on attributes as much as I possibly can. So let's just spam these attributes and try to get as many of them as possible and make them as powerful as possible. In fact, I have 1 point left. Well, Team Spirit is nice, but it's not as nice as I think Lethal Motor or Defense System Specialist is. Well, it is actually, technically speaking, better than Lethal Motor. So I might go for Veteran, and Veteran also boosts my stuff, but then again, let's go for Defense first. Alright, these guys are going to be a total beast in terms of attributes, and I'm going to love it. Now, you did say you have a fight as well. And you have a fight. I feel like I'm filming an evil version of Oprah. It's like Oprah when you invite people to studio and then kill them for others to enjoy the show. I know that my grammar is very bad today, I'm sorry. I know that I'm most likely, you know, not giving you any valuable information at all in this video either. But you know what? I guess you can live with that. Why? Because all of this that you have witnessed has proven that even in the most dire circumstances, there we go, on endless difficulty level, you are always able to make a comeback. Which is exactly what I did. Even though my previous video was the most unlucky video ever, with so many unlucky, evil, random events, and I was still able to make it. And man, the enemy was able to destroy a lot of my ships, but Dust Barrier is an amazing ability indeed, and the enemy stood no chance against my overpowered weapons that all managed to overcome the enemy defenses of which they were known, because the pirates don't use any defenses. So yeah. Oh man, it's almost, actually it's not an hour long, it's more like 45 minutes, so never mind. I was talking about the length of video, I was confused how long it actually is, so yeah, there we go. Texture Edition 2, as I said, this hero is going to be situational to the end. It is going to be very different from the other hero, which I like. How about we have some, you know, difference between the two heroes? They are both used for different things. I like this idea. Atomic Substrates is ready. I have discarded Okilakex. Do I have access to it? Yes, I do. It is on Tortuga. That's very nice and very useful indeed. Griba only made 2 ships, and it is not going to be able to make too many else. So you know what? I'm going to pay for that. Because I want to colonize more stuff, as simple as that. And I have the money to do it as well, which is quite frankly amazing. And anyway, I do need to end, because I need to leave my house. I still have some time, but I would also like to try and at least make some of my homework done. At least a little bit, you know how it goes. Anyway, you just say, go back to Hero, you're going to be reinforced with those magnetics. Then this guy will make a sweeping run for the pies and to kill all of them that we find on the way to Alioth. And my luminous ships will capture my Hideo, Zain, and Alioth as well. Actually, I think I'm making 4 of this, aren't I? Yes, I am making 4. So I guess I might as well capture Lahat. It's not a very good system, but then I'll stop pirates from spawning in there, which is, you know, it is nice. I mean, I could use a pirate spawner to level up my heroes or just gain extra deaths, but at the moment I could also use some peace. It is something that my people don't really know what this is anymore. I mean, we had how many years of war? Like 60 years of war? That's a long freaking war. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's that. I am willing to end my cast right here, able rather. And oh, pirates are going to try and capture my Galpo system. Well, first of all, let's try and make it resist for as long as possible, and then I'll make as many ships as I can on it as possible. Alright, let's end the cast and make my outro. It was PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. If you somehow managed to enjoy my videocast, then please, by all means, like it, maybe even subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Also, please leave a comment because I do love reading them and they help me out a great deal. Thank you for watching and I'll see you online.